I don't have those answers, Dr. Oz. Help us.
Well, first, we need our mojo back. Let's start with things that are really critical to the nation where we think we might be able to open without getting into a lot of trouble. I tell you, schools are a very appetizing opportunity. I just saw a nice piece in The Lancet arguing that the opening of schools may only cost us 2 to 3% in terms of total mortality. And, you know, that's any life is a life lost. But to get every child back into a school where they're safely being educated, being fed, and making the most out of their lives with a theoretical risk in the backside, it might be a trade-off some folks would consider. I've realized my comments on risks around opening schools have confused and upset people, which was never my intention. I misspoke. All right. Next up, you want to prevent the virus. If your immune system is not strong enough, you don't want the virus to get into the cell. So how do you block it from getting into the cell? Well, that's where hydroxychloroquine plays a role. We've been talking about it a lot. That's the malaria drug. We believe that's one of the mechanisms by which it might play a role.
And the other thing that we've bought a tremendous amount of is the hydroxychloroquine, which I think, as you know, it's a great malaria drug. It's worked unbelievably. It's a powerful drug on malaria. And there are signs that it works on this, some very strong signs.
There's a point at which people start having enough problems in lockdown that it will actually create more destruction and actually more death across time than the actual virus will itself. Look, the fact of the matter is we have people dying. 45,000 people a year die from automobile accidents.
But at the same time, at a certain point, we have to get open and we have to get moving. We don't want to lose these companies. We don't want to lose these workers. And you look at automobile accidents, which are far greater than any numbers we're talking about. That doesn't mean we're going to tell everybody no more driving of cars. So we have to do things to get our country open.
The entire problem we're having is due to panic, not the virus. I was saying this 6 weeks ago. We have 6 deaths from the coronavirus, 18,000 deaths from the flu. Why isn't the message, get your flu vaccine? The entirety of the problem now is that people are being pushed into bankruptcy, travel is down, the supply chain is being interrupted because of panic, not because of the virus. The flu virus in this country is vastly more consequential, and nobody is talking about that.
You know, and again, I say we have a very active flu season, more active than most. It's looking like it's heading to 50,000 or more deaths, not cases, 50,000 deaths, which is, that's a lot.